Hello again. I've just set the camera up again because I just got this brass drift and I've just started hitting on these and they have started to move, so I've just doused it all with acetone mix. Hopefully you can see down into there, but there's nothing for it really but just a bit of brute force. So hopefully you might be able to see. They are moving. I think I'm going to need to kind of reshape the end of the chisel, and I'm not sure how I'm going to get. I've actually. I'm a bit new to this. That's the awkward one there, where it's already lifted up on the nose of the cam. There's two like that on this side. Three actually. But if I can get as many of them out of the way as I can. Yeah, okay, good. Let's keep going. I've had a lot of help from various members on the Ford barn who've been giving me helpful tips, particularly Murray in Sweden. Forgive me if I haven't pronounced that right. I'm probably raising a burr on these, but okay. I think I'm going to have to reshape the end of this tool. I have to go and cut it. I'll just cut that like that. I don't know if it'll do the trick. That's actually pretty good. You can tell by the noise, can't you? How solid if it's got like a solid ring to it or just a hollow. I can't really get on that one. I think this has come out a little bit easier than I thought. I mean, I don't mean come out. These are moved a bit easier than I thought. I might have a job getting the cam out. Okay, so the only ones that I haven't been able to move are the ones that are on the tips of the cam. Maybe I can turn the cam. I was thinking I'd put the crank in and turn the crank to wind the cam on the gear, but maybe with all those others out of the way, this'll. Don't know if you can see this end of it. break the gear. Okay, looks like I'm not going to be able to turn the cam. It looked like it went then. Yeah, it's definitely moving, tiny bit. It's going, isn't it? Next scene, you know, snapped. Right, let's have a think about this. Just trying to get on the very edge of it via the adjacent cam lobe. Not sure I can get on that one. There's only two that are still touching. So this is just the cam tight in its bore now, isn't it? I might do that actually. I might put the crank back in, oil all the bearings up. I might oil all the bearings up, put the crank back in, and then use the crank to turn the cam. I can see the cam moving a bit. Right, let's have a look, see if one way would be better than the other. I need a better look at this. You can come along. There's that one there, that one there, but I can't get onto that lifter. So if the cam went that way, it wouldn't be trying to press that one, would it? And there's that one there, this one, and again if the cam went that way, I wouldn't be trying to press on that lifter. So maybe that's my best bet, is to just get the cam to try and go that way. You can see I've been able to move all the others, but you can't get the cam out until you've got all the lifters out the way. The Ford parts listings call them push rods. A little bit of trivia there for you. So I'll just keep moving it back and forth, but trying to actually get it to go. I'm kind of guessing that you're pointing in the right direction. So let's just kind of do it this way to start off. You know, sometimes if you stop and have a think, you can work out that one method might be better than another. It's beginning to go now. I'm glad I stopped and had a look, because that's actually turning now. And now that they are, now those lobes are up away from those followers, push rods shall we say, I can knock them down. Okay. I can knock them down if you get my drift. Get my drift, get it. Okay, I won't do comedy. Something just... Oh, the fuel pump push rod just fell out. I thought one of the follows had fell out, but bloody hell, I doubt that. That's a bit tight, aren't they? Okay, so other than the cam being rather tight, what I'll do, I'll just keep turning it, and hopefully it'll free up. What I'll do though, I've got some ATF mix in here, so I'm going to stick some of that down that bearing there. But I don't think the back one goes to the cam bearing, but I'll just dose it over. I don't normally use it this lavishly. So they, can you see that there? Look, all that crud on the gear. This is going to take quite a bit of force to get this cam out, because it's so tight. I suppose now that that lifter's out of the way, I can do it this way, and by the fact that I'm pushing against that helix, it will actually try and move it out, but I imagine there's quite a lot of... Oh, it is coming out. Shows how much I know, doesn't it? Look, see, by doing it that way, it's actually walking it out. Tell you what, I'm full of tricks I am, aren't I? Can you see it coming out? You can see there's the bearing there, look. If that fuel pump push rod was still in the way, it'd be in that groove there and stopping it wanting to come out. You see that there, look? So that's quite a success, isn't it? I put a mark on the gear there. It's a shame. Imagine it'll be alright with a bit of filing. How about that then? Got to move it because it would hit the bench that the camera's on. That's back in the bearings now, you see. There's like a spot there that's slightly, oh, it's spinning quite freely now, look. Great, look at that. There's thousands of miles in this yet. Clunk, 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 scratch all the bearings. This is the slightly more awkward one because it's harder to keep it straight. There we are. I was going to put it on the bearings then, I shouldn't do that, should I? Okay, look at that then. Perfect. Oh well, at least it's out. You never know, it might be useful. It might actually... Oh, that didn't work very well, did it? Okay, good. Another part out. Right, most of these lifters have actually gone into the bore, so I might as well just carry on pushing them out that way. There's my drift. Lightweight, hollow. Okay. They seem to be different types, don't they? That one, the first one and the fourth one are hollow. The middle two don't look hollow. That'd be interesting. I mean, they're hollow, but just with a drilled hole. They're not hollowed out like that. Obviously, lightweight racing parts. I wonder if there's a pattern to that. The hollow ones are on the exhaust, and the solid, I'm going to say solid, they're hollow but with the little holes are on the inlets. Weird, don't know, who knows. I've given up trying to work out what people did back in the day. I took all the lifters out, knocked them all out, and I put them in this little box. and little Pandora's box, and they're all numbered, so that's 1 exhaust, 1 inlet, 2 inlet, 2 exhaust, and so on, and the numbers are all written down there. I just found a suitable box. They might not ever get used again, they're probably scrap, but I've numbered them just in case I do try and do the madcap thing to try and get it running. It's time to go and walk the dog, so I'll wind it up at that. Okay, thanks a lot then, bye.